Hello, good evening, and welcome to Stone Monkey Radio. It's us. We're here.
Yeah.
We're here.
Yeah.
Hello to that Larry Yellingen bee. Hello to me. I am a cow. Me.
You are adorable. When you described the hat to me, I didn't realise that it would be quite as embellished with ears and horns. Oh dear, Larry appears to have
blue screened.
completely.
Blue screened in gay.
Oh, hello, Cynic 1984.
Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tara Moonkey's video editor. I'm lost. How is everyone doing? I hope that you're doing well. Fee, how are you doing? Are you well?
No, I'm still poorly. I'm still doing that. That's what I'm about lately.
That is crimes, that is.
It is. I'm tired. I just want to be put in the bin. But every time I ask, like, everyone doesn't put me in the bin. They just think it's cute that I'd like it.
I told you a nice bin that you could get in. Proposed a bin for you. One at some kind of stuffing factory, where spare and leftover stuffing was put in there, and then you could be in there with all the stuff. And there's a little gremlin nest. Just periodically come on and feed you watermelon.
That is one of the best treats.
Right. Larry says, I don't know if that's their real name or not, but I'm lolling at hat plus moonkey. Moonkey. Basin says, her shtick is that her YouTube videos are written and directed by a cow. The cow remains to be seen on camera. It is I, the cow. Background Sylveon, sleepy Sylveon, the sleepiest Sylveon. They're just having a little nap. And this piece of art, oh boy howdy does that have a story I cannot tell. This piece of art.
Ah, that's that story.
I won't go into the fine details of the story here on Twitch. Suffice to say, I did have to ask someone several times if the video that was displaying this image was paused. It was in fact paused. And I had to ask what colour it was. Make of that what you will. Anyway, we're going to have a nice wholesome time.
Yeah?
Yeah. We're going to play some Steed Force Hobby Studio within Last Call BBS. The general conceit of Last Call BBS is that you have been given an old computer and access to a BBS that you can go connect to dial-up. You know, all that stuff. The good classic dial-up stuff. Anyway. I have downloaded some games. Hello Delta, hello Chromac. How are you doing? That is an old sound indeed. That is the sound of two computers shaking hands. So you start with like a basic solitaire game. I have one and game, see? But what we're really here all about, what we're really importantly very much here about is Steed Force Hobby Studio. What if there was a game-ish where you could build the Gundams?
Does Laura know of this game?
She does. This is the one I painted the other day. Apparently the reason they never made this into a full game is because they couldn't work out how to make it interesting enough. But come on! Anyway, today we're going to build this one. I have some sheets, some sprues.
Sheets.
Just for sheets and giggles. Wow, this one feels like it is a much bigger kit than the last one I built. Well, shall we pop the instructions up?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, let's get the manual up. That is what it looks like. This is how to assemble it. And here are some painting options. As you can see, very detailed model kit for the real authentic model kit vibe. Based saying that the frame sound effects are tremendously authentic, right? Okay, Cynic says, look like the treasure hunter from Final Fantasy VI. Right, okay, so, leggies.
Leggington.
Leggingtons. Tons of leggings. So I think... I don't know what's going on.
Go, can you hear the whispering?
I can hear whispering, yes.
Oh. Steph's conspiring.
Conspiring?
With a small child, nonetheless.
Ooh, sounds dangerous.
I'm answering the boys every minor constant question.
You're answering the boys' queries?
The many, many queries.
Well.
Mm.
If you needed a queer to answer the queries,
A query
to better.
My desk is so sticky.
Ooh.
The young'un had a bag of lollies,
Oh no.
and we cut him off halfway through the bag, and we were like, we're not opening anymore. We were like, why? Well, you can't eat all of them today. You'll have to save some for tomorrow. I saved some tomorrow. Okay, that was startlingly reasonable for a 2-year-old. The next time I see him, he's got one in either cheek, having somehow managed to unwrap a lollipop by himself. Then he was hyper at bedtime, which for any other 2-year-old would have been just untenable.
Oh, he's definitely not 10. He's far too young for that.
He brushed his teeth, but while jumping on one leg and sticking the other one out at 90 degrees and yelling.
Oh.
But he was brushing his teeth the whole time.
I mean, you can't fault him for that.
Can't. You're not faulting him, yeah?
Right, can't do
For
that.
that, can't do it.
Can't do it. You might think you can, you might think it's worth a go, but no.
Ultimately, that would make fools of us all.
Some of us are already wearing very silly hats. Hello, Tynenworth! How are you doing? You're most welcome. You never know when life is just gonna be like, hi, I need some shirt.
So how is my favourite fox today? I'm annoyed. I was waiting for some post that's not due to be delivered until Saturday, and it's not here yet. I don't know how I'm supposed to cope with that.
With that? Who would do that to you?
I'm happy that Tyne and Wolf is happy to be back.
Well, very happy to have you back. Welcome. Pull up a space of any variety that makes you comfortable.
Oh heck, flustered. Oh, you've been working on the comic.
Oh heck.
I'm sorry it's flustering you, / I can't wait to see it. But don't rush. Like, it's worth the wait and not worth a breakdown.
You do release at an alarming speed, so, you know, if you need to fell back a little bit. I think everyone will be perfectly okay with that.
Tynenwolf is good, and I'm sure you'll be able to understand this. Finally finished learning 2-look OLL and 2-look PLL,
Ooh.
so I am finally using CFOP for all my 3x3 solves.
Hell
And
yeah.
on those last few words, I worked out what everything preceding it was probably about. Alright, she's taking a
So-
break after chapter 2, so we're not to worry.
Yay! I sense bad food is being delivered. Naughty, naughty food. Knows what it's done.
You're about to have a dirty Thursday.
Well, I suspect was today a wrestle day?
Today was a wrestle day.
Well then.
That means that Steph is allowed to have dirty Thursday.
Dirty. I mean, it's Steph, so I assumed every day was a little bit dirty. Dirty. I mean, how could you have a clean thought?
I don't.
I can't imagine.
My thoughts are pure, Jen.
Pure filth.
Yes.
I'm going to add a little bit of pin wash to this, because I think that will really bring out some of the lines. There. I did that. Just as I said I would. Mwaha ha ha ha. Anyway, I have built this bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, now I guess I will build this bit. Which is maybe hips. Possibly shoulders. No, because... No, that's not.
Oh, Cynic was shocked to find out that Stephanie's homophobic.
What?
Oh yeah, that's the new thing. That's the new flavour.
You're a homophobe?
According to someone from the LGB Alliance, yeah.
Oh, it wasn't someone from them.
Oh, just a
It
stamp.
was just some little, yeah, some little right winger who decided to take up a cause today, and the cause was me.
Well. I mean, you are delightful. I would crow how good you are
Yeah.
from the highest.
Started with all just reasonable
Oh,
concerns about throwing the word transphobe around a bit too much, and didn't take long until the word groomer came out of his bloody mouth.
oh, naturally. Naturellement.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what a bellend. Where the fuck are all the bits I need? Maybe I should build a foot.
A foot.
A foot.
Doot, build a foot.
What? I'm seeing toes here, so I think I might be in the right park of balls. Hang on. I can definitely hear screaming.
What?
I can hear screaming, and this time it's not in my head.
Is it outside of your house?
It might be next door. They have small. they have small and exuberant children.
Ah, okay.
I might have finally found a place to live.
Yay! And these ones, I'm guessing you don't have to take to court.
No, although I'm gonna still pursue that one. I don't want the place, but I want to make that landlord's remaining few months on this earth. It's not a threat. He's just adamant that he and everyone around him be really old. I'm just going to make it very uncomfortable for him. No, I found a place with not one, not two, but 3 separate murder basements.
You get
And
3
a
murder
bricked off
basements.
door in them. There's a bricked off door down there.
But they're your murder basements.
My murder basements.
Fuck yes.
There is a secret door in the kitchen that the letting agent can't open, but says I can have whatever's in it.
Well, I'll bring my lockpicks.
Speaking of the word well, we've got one of those.
Uh-huh.
We have. What else have we got that's just utterly bizarre in
The
there?
one wall.
The one wall. I mean, I'm leading up to the one wall.
Right.
You don't
There's-
start with
There's
the
a
one
teaser
wall.
for you, chat.
I mean, I'll get to it.
There's going to be one wall.
The landlord encourages redecorating of any kind except the wall. There is a wall. You do not touch it. You do not change it. You go into one of the bedrooms,
Right.
and not even every wall in the bedroom. One of the 4 walls has glittery pink peacock wallpaper on it, and you are not to change that.
Why would you change that?
You wouldn't. You're not allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why would you even feel inclined to?
I mean, I wouldn't. It's fabulous. But, like, what a specification.
Decorate anything except that.
I feel like they've had some problem renters there before.
Oh no, the house was only bought in April.
Okay.
Utterly bizarre. It's literally got a house's worth of basements, plural.
One of them's a wine cellar. You have to go through 3 other rooms to get to it.
Right? It's
Um,
got an ancient safe. There is just next to the there's a little alcove beyond the garage, and in it is a gigantic old, like proper old-fashioned safe.
Wow.
Which I just welcome to use that. That's a feature.
I feel like that's going to end up in a prop in something.
Oh god, like they're it's worth bringing back Jigsaw, like just for the ambience we have. Literally every room has like multiple compartments, closets, cupboards built into walls and things. Like you could
You've got
store
storage
another 2
space.
houses worth of stuff just in the walls.
Wow.
There-
Sounds like you've
one of
got
the
a good
bedrooms-
one.
One of the bedrooms has a tiled off corner with a sink in it.
Just a sink.
Cool.
Just a sink, why not?
Like
Yeah.
a dentist's office.
Well, I mean, when my mum first moved into the last place I knew she was living, there was just like a tiny little sink in the bedroom.
I might make, like, it's not the master bedroom, but I might make that room my bedroom. Just because it's got a sink in it. I'm fastidious about hand hygiene. And I'm
Exactly.
always forgetting to, like, put my hair products on at night. So I could just have them there in the bedroom with a sink.
Plus, easy cleanup.
Yeah. I believe it does, NB, Larry. I believe, yeah, I think the sink's fully functional.
I think the question was about the well, maybe?
Oh, the well. The well doesn't work, but it does have water in it.
Okay.
But yeah, the bricked up wall leads to a passageway that goes under the garden.
Uh-huh.
But they built a patio,
Right.
so that passageway had to go. I want to know
Naturally.
who's under the fucking patio.
But yeah, it's not a question of are there bodies there.
Just how many?
Wacky Cluedo-esque alcove are the bodies.
There's an attic that didn't even look at on the viewing. Can't wait to see what that's like.
Oh, I hope there's just like a dresser up there with a mirror on it.
Oh yeah, if there's anything that looks like witchy in the attic,
Mm-hmm.
leave it. And I cannot stress this enough. The fuck alone.
And
If I might make a point, Steph, we could just make a horror movie.
yeah, no, genuinely good.
Between that house and some
Oh, the Melty Factory.
yeah, between that house and some of the melted factory buildings, like
Mm-hmm.
Steph,
Larry's-
which project?
yeah.
Yes.
And if you're in the garden and can't be bothered to go indoors for a piss, it's got its own toilet.
Okay.
There's just another little toilet outside.
Sometimes
a
you
little
need an outside
outhouse.
toilet.
Just there to be there. I mean, it has a whole downstairs bathroom, which is great for me. Like,
Mhm.
it's in a lot of British houses, like, you know, all the toilets and stuff are upstairs.
Yeah.
And my knees are not fond of stairs.
No.
So, you know, when I'm downstairs for a day, like, I don't have to keep running up and down for my wee-wees.
Yay.
And you could still go for a jaunt out to the garden if you so chose.
I could. And, I could live on the whole downstairs if I wanted.
Do you reckon they'd let you put a vegetable garden in?
Maybe.
Because between the cellars and the well, all you need to survive a zombie apocalypse is, like, vegetables at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Get out in front with your planting, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little further away than I want it to be from where Fee is. That's the one thing that stopped me, like, there and then telling the letting agent, I will take it.
I mean, given how
It's too ridiculous not to take.
given how difficult it is to find a place, I wouldn't. I'll take it.
Yeah, but I think it's the best I'm gonna get at this point. It's been nearly 8 months, and I need to get somewhere. So it does seem like it's a shoe-in. Like they seemed really up for me having it.
Yay.
Unlike the other place, so
Yeah, fuck them.
You're not too young and too gainfully employed for this one, then.
yeah, my having a job will not stand in the way of me being a viable tenant this time.
A job? How are you supposed to talk about what you did down the bingo if you've got a job?
Mm-hmm.
Little porcelain dogs mean nothing to a person with a job.
It's so absurd as well, because I get on with old people. They tend to like me, the ones who aren't like bigots. I get on with old people. They love my boots. I don't know what it is about old women and my boots, but they love them.
I mean, they are cracking fucking boots.
I mean, pretty good fucking boots. But I've always, like, I had, there was an older lady who was my neighbour when I was in Philly, and she was absolutely wonderful.
Oh, is that the one I met?
Yeah.
Oh, she was great. I liked her. I don't know why you didn't bring her.
She was just adorable.
Can't just go kidnapping old ladies.
Both of her children were gay, so she was made up with me.
Yay!
She even gave us, like, the Hallmark holiday film speech about, Steph moving back to the UK.
What's the Hallmark family speech about?
Like, she wasn't keen on Steph moving away, but then when Steph was like, it's to be with Fee, like, we got the whole anything for love speech.
Aww.
Yeah, like in the movie when they're like, will they, won't they? And then an old lady comes in to like just give that piece of salient sage advice that pushes the decision. She did that whole thing.
Do love, damn it.
Yeah, she was wonderful.
Yay.
But yeah, like I actually thrive in that kind of environment. I'm nearly 40.
You're too young. Boisterous.
Conrad agrees.
You might be gallivanting.
Look, they said they weren't prejudiced, they just didn't want your sort round their parts.
Yeah, you won't fit in. Like, Conrad agrees with me. If I were if all of my traits were the same, but I were a cis woman, if I were a nearly 40-year-old gainfully employed cis woman with great references, who can, like, pay your rent, like, a year of it right now, I don't think we'd be having the conversation that letting agent tried to have with me.
I suspect not.
And just the sheer power trip of that landlord trying to dictate an entire cul-de-sac. Like, just an entire, like, little street of his kind.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I have very often thought about building a community of my kind.
Oh, well, I mean, haven't we all, but...
You wouldn't go on a, like, public letting site and only say that to people after they'd already wasted, like, 3 hours filling in all the forms.
Yeah.
That landlord looked me in the fucking eyes and told me he had no hand in the decision making. It was between me and the letting agent. At no point did he say, "You're too employed for this."
Or too young.
Or too young.
Who
Coward.
will we bring casseroles to during the day?
Absolute coward of a man. I'm just gonna give him a difficult couple weeks.
And if that doesn't work, we can fart through his mailbox.
Going on. I'm gonna point out, like, you know, without saying things in exact words, just I'm a little bit too used to having to deal with people who think I won't fit in to their communities. Really get pointed about it. Because if they think what they're doing right now isn't a breach of the Equality Act, which it is, I wonder what else I could get them to confidently put in writing. Oh, Tannenwolf, I was talking about my boots, not my boobs. Old 50-plus ladies in the street have not stopped me to compliment my boobs.
Yet.
I'd compliment your boobs.
Today they haven't done this.
Those are some nice titties.
Oh, okay.
I was supposed to be doing something while I was
Yeah,
doing
you
the
are
stream.
just sort of down there.
Oh yeah, I'm squatting at the side of the desk mid-thought. It's...
Oh. Having a Slavic moment.
I mean, my heels are off the floor.
Oh, okay.
Which
Yeah,
squat's
sorry.
That's the British squat, isn't it?
I believe so. That is how I
That's, your
understand it.
culture doesn't have long... What's the one in the back of your leg?
Calf muscles.
Yeah. The short calf squat.
I found out recently that part of the problem with my calf issues might not be the muscle, might actually be the nerves.
Ooh, have you tried doing nerve flossing exercises?
What?
Nerve of flossing.
Yeah, if you do certain exercises, it's meant to get the nerve to fidget around in its sheath a bit.
Ooh. I love a fidgety sheath.
Yeah.
I don't like any of what was suggested.
No, you don't fancy your sheath fidgeted.
Why isn't Jonathan sheathing his nerve endings?
Or unsheathing them. Before an entire community.
Not to make him squat on his heels.
I mean, there's plenty of places you'd like to make him squat.
Oh, yeah.
Stephanie,
Yeah.
don't let me forget curtain rings.
Curtain rings? Okay. And you'd like to entrust the memorization of something to me?
Mostly I just needed to say it out loud.
Okay.
It entertains me that when Fee and I first started dating, I would regularly get asked, can you remind me this? Can you remind me that? And my solution to this was, I will put an alarm in my phone for that thing for about an hour, maybe 2 hours.
Yeah, I've streamlined the process. Now I set my own alarms. We have each accepted the ADHD.
Right. Ooh, only a few months now and I might finally get medicated.
Hey.
Ooh, that reminds me, I'm supposed to be taking my blood pressure.
The other day, I finally got diagnosed with ADHD. Oh, wait, I got diagnosed with ADHD for the second time in my life.
Oh, I still need to ring them. It's been a week. I should have a new clinician by now, right? They said it took a couple of days and it's been a week.
Hot clinicians in your area.
I don't care. They could be tepid.
Tepid clinicians in your area.
I mean, that's what you want from a clinician. You don't want them to be out and out cold, but you don't want them to be pretending to be like your long lost best friend. Like, you want a tepid clinician. Like, I want the kind of person that I would be like, if I bumped into them outside of Starbucks, I would offer them a coffee, but I know asking that they would not accept. They would just politely decline. Like, that's the level I want from a clinician. How's your pizza?
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's zesty.
Zesty? What have you been zesting?
I don't know.
More of that
Got no
fresh
fault
made
with that.
lemon juice.
I just thought of a word to say to you.
No, I like it when you give me attention. Oh,
Yeah?
my head's spinning.
Oh, that's less than ideal.
I've decided to do something that I can't do, so I'm just sort of like farting about my bedroom. Like,
It's about to
Open
intimidate.
a window.
sorry.
You're sort of hovering about, Bonnie.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna steal your food. That's
I mean,
your food.
You did ask about the pizza earlier.
Just to show loving concern.
For the pizza.
Are you suspecting me?
I might be. I might have suspicions. Possibly more than one. See, they say they couldn't find a way to make this into a full game. Is this not a game? This feels like a game to me. An excellent
This
choice
looks
of
like a
game.
game. You are interacting with.
Some media.
It's interactive media.
Right.
You are enjoying.
I am enjoying this. This is my jam.
No, don't get jam on a Gundam. The paint won't set right.
It's okay, it's digital paint. Things I particularly enjoy with this. When a sprue is empty, it automatically despawns.
I like that.
You don't have to try and squish them up and try and get them in the bin.
Also, speaking of digital paint, I learnt something the other day at work. Someone that I talk to occasionally that is a very clever, like, very well educated man with a very important job. But it's also just really, really fucking lovely. Heard that the team was a bit short-staffed and that I'd just joined it, so I wanted to introduce himself and just be like, hey, so I'm around if you need like a little nudge on something. Might be able to help you out there. Is that Adobe you've got installed? Yeah, we need it for chopping up PDFs to send to people. I've been redacting PDFs in pen for the last 5 years. You're telling me we could have had Adobe? I'm
Yeah.
telling you I have Adobe.
I'm very sorry.
Would you like me to give you the exact program name so you can request it on the intranet? Yes. Also, do you have 5 minutes this afternoon? I need some things redacting.
Dacked once, dacked again.
Which I just found adorable. Because this person whose wage is probably like triple mine owing to pay grade has been using pen.
Oopsie doodle.
Literally doodling. I bet people were wondering why all the PDFs were coming over in bitmap format. Oh!
I love a rasterized
I'm still
PDF.
not over the scam email I got yesterday.
Oh yeah, how was your 7 o'clock wake up call?
It was bollocks. But you know what? It was fine. I
Some
told
fine
people not to
bollocks.
click on the email. And we didn't get a naughty round from IT, so I guess no one clicked on it this time.
Yay.
They fell for the good one. This one was so bad. O'Brien's Plumbing in New Zealand.
What are you saying about O'Brien's Plumbing in New Zealand?
They probably don't have much to do with the local authority in Yorkshire.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
I would! I would be surprised if they did.
Well, prepare for shock.
I think I am going to have to briefly entrust you to the wife.
But the wife is enjoying pizza. Doesn't wish for responsibility.
They're eating pizza and looking at me.
Well,
I
exactly.
think you're miming things at me.
Are you
Yeah.
going for a fag? Is that what you're trying to say?
I am going to go for a fag, yes.
Yes. Subtle.
Yeah! Right. Subtlety away!
Yes, the subtlety certainly has gone away. It's okay, Steph. Enjoy your pizza. I'll vamp.
Pretty good.
I'm glad. You deserve good pizza. And
I
also
ordered
a nice place to live.
And it was fucking disgusting.
Oh.
So I ordered from the old place again. I mean, I could have just taken some money and burned it with a lighter, but
I mean, it's an afternoon.
yeah, that's what I do.
It is the sort of thing that Boris Johnson would have done at college, though. So
That's true.
you don't want to be that person.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he'd have done it in front of a homeless person.
I need to take the hat off. Anyway, that's my new hat and I love it. Big fan of that hat. Right. At the moment, I'm cutting off bits, entirely unsure what any of them fucking do. Just hoping for the best. Realising that I probably shouldn't have done that. It's okay, everybody. I have masking tape. That's not the bit I needed to do. Can I mask that off? Maybe. If I had fully understood what two bits I was putting together before I started this, I would definitely have painted one before the other. Thanks, instructions! Or lack thereof. That will have to do. Oh no. Right, need this bit maybe? No, maybe not.
So this game,
Yeah.
is it just a Gundam model kit maker?
So the whole thing of the game is that you have managed to get hold of this really old computer and been given access to an old BBS, and you're just downloading random games. And one of them is this one. And apparently the developer for this whole thing had been planning to make like a Gundam building kit game for a while, but they said they couldn't work out how to make it into a proper game. So
Right.
they put it in this collection as a, no one will mind that we didn't know how to make a proper game out of this. And it's like, bitch, no, this is great. This is exactly what I want.
Oh.
I find Gundams very satisfying to build. They're just really fucking expensive.
Yeah. Man, it's not something I'm into, but I have looked them up before, and yeah, they're always pricey.
They're pricey, and we are starting to run out of space.
Well, yes, I have been to yours, and
Like, they are everywhere.
it is pretty wall-to-wall little robots.
Little robots, be they transforming ones, or Power Rangers, or...
Mm-hmm.
There's always something.
I'm certainly not one to talk. My when I was packing up all my stuff to move, like, it became apparent that I have very little furniture. Most of the
Yes, I
boxes are
heard.
toys and tat.
I mean, toys and tat though. Like, why waste space on fiddling things like furniture and cutlery when what you could have is in fact like tons of Transformers and crash test dummies and boglins and I don't know, maybe the real Ghostbusters toys.
Maybe.
Maybe like a little screaming toilet with a tongue in it.
Oh, I do have that. That is in storage.
I remember having that as a small one.
Mm-hmm. I'm still on an Insecticon kick at the moment.
Yeah, have you got a full set yet?
I've got the 3 main ones,
Mhm.
the 80s ones. Then I got the same toys but the reissues. The Legacy Kickback, which is fucking brilliant. 2 prototype kickbacks
Ooh.
that weren't released. They're all in like funky colours. A Chibi Shrapnel.
Enjoy a chibi.
And I think that's it for Insecticons at the moment. I want to get the deluxe ones, but God, they are hard to get.
Yeah.
They're pretty pricey.
Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
All these bloody collectors driving up the prices.
That's wild.
Let the rest of us have some Transformers.
Alright, just let me have some, please.
I finally discovered that they were doing a new version of Cosmos, the UFO.
Oh, the little guy!
Yeah. And it's now a much bigger guy, and I was like, that looks really cool. I'll go and to Hasbro Pulse and order one of those. No, you fucking won't. They're sold out, and they don't come out until next month.
Oh,
Like, what? If they're not coming out till next month, why not just... Like, I guess they've already built them or whatever, but... Fuck!
that sounds neat. I like that little guy.
That's a good little guy. It was one of the very few Transformers I had as a child.
Yeah. And yes, Delta Starfire. The deluxe ones are Chop Shop, Barrage, Venom, and Ransack. I don't really like them as much as the main 3, because they just don't have that cool uniform color scheme or anything. But they're neat enough. Just for completion's sake, I want to have them, but they can get pretty costly. And getting them complete is tough. They're often missing their accessories.
The Boglin issue again?
Yeah.
Poop. Well, at least they're not rotting like Boglins.
Well, yeah. God, I hope my Boglins have been okay.
Yeah.
I've not seen them now for over half a year.
Oh no.
And they've just been in storage, and I'm really... It's not like it's damp or anything, but I'm still paranoid.
Yeah. I imagine there'll be some sort of slow motion running towards them.
Yeah.
My Boglins. My little precious
I
babies.
can't wait to be reunited. I mean, you know, I need to find a place quick, because, like, I've still been getting things, but there's not enough space here. Like,
Nope.
it's getting to the depressing point of, if I get much more stuff, it's just going to have to go straight into the storage crate.
Oh no.
Which is just depressing, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I had a not dissimilar problem earlier this year when I bought the Arc home and I was like, well, I guess I can't buy any more Transformers now.
Oh no.
I've reached complete saturation. Although I have been thinking about finally getting rid of my loose Lego. Because I had to accept that I have not had time to sit down and play with loose Lego in a while. I think I've maybe got it out once in the time we've lived here. So like 4 or 5 years. That's just depressing. So I guess I need to find somebody who will love those.
Good God, if I get this other place, it's nothing but, like, space. I can
Spice.
store a museum's worth of crap.
Well, maybe that will be a thing for when you much, much older, come to the Stephanie Sterling Museum of
Right.
all the things I wanted as a child.
Museum of garbage that specifically appeals to Stephanie.
Yeah.
I gotta find a nice Pride place for my big star scream. I
Ooh.
miss that boy. My big cartoonist.
Big
I've
lad.
been looking forward to you finally getting to see him in the flesh.
I am excited and scared, I'll be honest.
So good. It really, it's like so confusing on the eyes.
Even the pictures, like I said, I was like, can you take a picture from a different angle? Because I'm struggling to believe that's not photoshopped in.
Mm-hmm. And it's just as like baffling in real life.
Excellent.
I know they've done a couple others in that style as well. I'm tempted. I think there's a sound wave.
There is a sound wave because, like, after you showed me that, I was like, oh well, it's not for me. It's not for me. Oh God, there's a sound wave. I don't have that kind of money. Or the space, frankly, because that is a big chunky friend.
Oh yeah. No, that's part of their museum scale series.
Yeah, unfortunately I don't have space for a museum. I'm constantly aware there needs to be space for both people's collections in this house.
I mean, yeah, that's the other thing. Like, I've never cohabited with someone equally prone to gathering lots of displayable tat.
But it's so good. And then the other thing, of course, is just encouraging Laura to share the tat. Come, take up space in the living room. I realise that you have constantly lived with people who've been like, I mean, yeah, but this is the living room. No. Have it out.
My ex
Take up
was
space.
very much like that.
Have it out. Take up space. Impress our friends. Yes. It's been one of the things that I have been happily fighting towards the longer we've lived here. Take up space. You're allowed to take up space.
Mm-hmm.
It's vitally important that you do so.
Back!
Ah! You feel better for that? Aha! Yeah. Fuck yes. I said fuck yes.
While I was away, I was scrolling Facebook and I saw a photo of a fox like a loaf.
A fox like a loaf.
And I wanted everyone to know, but especially Delta.
Vitally important. At this point, I am at the stage of rub thing on thing and hope thing is the thing that does the thing.
Rub thing on thing?
Rub thing on thing. You see the thing, right?
That
Rub the thing on the other thing.
Ooh. And stuff will occur.
I would hope so. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been awake today.
You've been awake.
All day. I've been awake since I woke up.
I can't believe anyone made you do that.
Shameful.
That is homophobia.
Waiting for craft supplies to be delivered, right?
Ooh. What are you crafting?
Now!
I want the world.
I wanna do stuff and make some things.
Wanna do some stuff and make some things. Aha! Yeah.
Beans! Apply the beans!
I'm trying.
Do you need the bean pins?
I thought they might be bean pins. I have rubbed. It's like it's starting to become a point and click adventure. I've rubbed A on B, but I still don't know what A or B is or what they do.
Fix the vents for the feet.
Hmm? Oh, hang on. Yes, that. Oh, hang on. Okay, so that needs to be a different color. Let's silver those. Silver those. Yes, I see it now. Now can I attach the leggies? Let me attach the leggies.
Leggy turns.
Alternatively, I can just make an animation of some sort.
Do, 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 do.
Oh, okay, right, yes, we have the arm pins. Excellent. The arms are attached. Yes. Yes! I've done it! Woo!
Ta-da!
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yeah! I missed that comment from Cynic earlier. Unlike most museums, it won't be filled with stuff stolen from other countries.
Right?
A revolutionary concept to this country.
I come by my treasures honestly.
What, because you're just really into Starscream?
Exactly.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Manual! Assembly! Ooh! Such instructions. I feel so instructed by this.
Such magical instructions.
Right. I don't think I could be more instruct. Or get my weapon out.
Whoa.
You want to see my weapon?
Way.
I've been instructed on how to get it out. Right. I see what you've done there. I see what you've done there. Okay. Not feeling that either of those is particularly creative. See, if this was transparent plastic, the obvious answer is unredden it. Yeah. I've made a big stick.
Yeah.
I'll put the big stick over there. Blip, 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 blip. How's chat doing?
Chat is doing.
Pardon me. That's nose. Chat is doing. But what is chat doing? Are there sinister machinations?
I don't think there are any machinations. Chat, are you machinating?
You have to tell us if you're machinating. We're not cops. I'm gonna cut all the things off the sprues like some kind of sprue criminal.
The screw criminal.
Meow, 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 meow. Oh no, I've got the gay fever. Fever of the gays. Okay. Black hands. Baron Silas Greenback. Stiletto. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Did you get trapdoor?
Yes, Steph.
Excellent. I just was like, hang on, did I get you trapdoor? I remember planning to try and get it to you.
Yes, you sent it home
Via
with me.
you. Yay! I know what's going
It's in
on.
a DVD box though, so I couldn't use it because the instructions are clear that you don't open trapdoor.
Well, how are you going to get it out of a VHS box?
I don't know, but the instructions are clear. I can't open that trapdoor.
I give you permission to open the trapdoor.
I appreciate your permission, but the jingle hasn't said, unless Jen says so.
It's quite clear that anyone who dares is a fool.
Well, colour me foolish.
Did I tell you my idea for a trapdoor themed wrestling attire?
I don't believe you did.
Oh yeah, I'm planning to get a version of my jumpsuit done that's in
Right.
all black and covered in the cartoon eyes.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna have Sterling written on the back with that big chunky trapdoor font.
The world needs this. Why are you holding this back from the world, Stephanie?
Alright? Well, I need to find a good gear maker.
Ah.
Putting the feelers out at the moment for a UK-based gear maker. Because I've got a really good idea for a new Commander Sterling outfit. Because I've been racking my brains about how to turn that jumpsuit into something more femme-coded.
Mm.
And then I'm like, right, I know what it is. 50s retro sci-fi babe look.
Oh, wow.
So you get the jumpsuit, then over that,
You're going to have little hoops.
this sort of like over armor that's got the big pointy shoulders and those sort of pointy hip skirt kind of ridges. It's going to look so good.
Are you going to have Jetsons hoops on it anyway? Like the
Could
little
do.
space rings?
They might need to be detachable.
Yeah.
But the general aesthetic, like, it's perfect.
I am very hype.
Hello, Thousand Young.
Hello.
I appreciated your tweet earlier. I'm glad you enjoyed our pummeling of that landlord who wandered into chat last night.
What?
Landlord wandered into your chat.
Yeah, during last night's live stream, we were talking about my experience with landlords and how they're filth, and everyone was enjoying dunking on them. Then someone wandered into chat with, well, I like to think of myself as a good landlord. I hope my tenants are happy. And then just started, you know, trying to be sympathetic as the good landlord. While we all explained for a long time how there's no such thing. It's like the good cop. You can be as ethical as you want within the system, but when your existence is inherently unethical and you are upholding a system based in property hoarding, theft, exploitation, and coercion, you can't be ethical. So we explained all that, and eventually the true colours came out. They stayed nice the whole way through, but then they started talking about how, well, you know, I was raised in Ireland and I saw firsthand what happens when you give people handouts. They don't try anymore. So all of that bullshit.
Wow.
And then I went off on one because I'm like, no, how dare a landlord accuse others of wanting handouts and something for nothing? How dare they?
Wow.
Back!
Back, I've got a body!
You've opened the trapdoor! Back!
Oh, Glarbits.
Feed me!
Where's my dinner?
I want to watch Trapdoor now.
Well, you have it on DVD.
Got it on DVD.
You could,
Just
you
need to
know.
be foolish enough to dare open it.
Open the trapdoor. Open it. Something down there.
It's such a good show. I have, on occasion, looked up some episodes on YouTube and whatnot, and it still holds up.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because it really is just so perfectly straightforward.
Yeah.
Something comes out of the trapdoor, squidginess happens. That's it!
Maybe it gets bonked with a rolling pin.
Mm-hmm. Burke will invite us to sniff something. Brr.
Oh, Boney.
Don't you open that, landlord.
Or open the landlord.
Do! Perforate it.
Yep. Take the landlord. Kidnap the landlord. Stick them in a box.
I was recently replaying The Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
I tell you what, I've got a lot of respect for that game.
Yeah.
Mechanically, it is just a very bargain basement Devil May Cry clone. And a messy one at that.
Hmm.
But the idea of a game that genuinely tried to be a narrative sequel and a musical at that, I respect the hell out of what it went for. I love the fact that the boss fights were musical numbers. And also, the boss fight against the spider that has a reworked version of Sally's song, only with this, jazzed up driving beat to it to match the on-screen action. It's genuinely fucking good. My memory for media is completely shot to bits.
So you two do well together then.
And I only ever played that game once, but I always remember the spider boss fight because it was just so well done. Plus the game gave Finkelstein a song.
Yay!
All the other songs in it are reworked versions from the film, but his boss fight has him sing his own very fully original number.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, that game is not great, but I've got a very fond soft spot for it.
An attempt was made.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Deep focus on the masking tape. Do I need to be this precise? Maybe. Who knows?
I got kidnapped with Santa Claus in my head now.
I mean, it is one of the catchier tracks.
It is a catchy track.
Let's see how good a job I did with my masking tape. Not bad! Woo.
I've got to get that dentist appointment sorted.
Yeah, you do.
There's something happening in my tooth.
Uh-oh.
It's uncomfortable to eat now.
No!
It's uncomfortable.
That's the worst thing.
I'm in the middle of having a bunch of fillings done, but I missed my last appointment because of something.
ADHD.
I was in London. Giving an award-winning talk.
Ooh.
I mean, there were no awards. Got a round of applause though.
I mean, it's almost as good.
Right? I was awarded an applause.
Applauded.
Right?
Sneak, 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 sneak. Dee-dee-dee.
I've annoyed myself.
No, no.
I was trying to make like a macrame belt out of a piece of rope,
Right.
but I've done one of the knots wrong.
Ah.
And would you believe it? It's one of the first ones.
Ah. That is, as the saying goes, less than ideal.
Dan and Wolf likes this robot's pointy feet. They're a battle ballerina.
A battle arena. It kind of reminds me of is it Zone of the Enders that has sort of pointy, the legs don't really have feet or anything, they just sort of end.
Yeah. I don't know much about Zone of the Enders, but I do remember that the robots have very little pointy legs.
Dancing through space.
My heart wants to stream tonight, but my body is at literal breaking point.
Maybe leave it then.
Yeah, I've been running while sick
Oh no.
and training while rehabbing a shoulder.
Stephanie,
Sleep
before
has
you
been-
break yourself, please.
Yeah, my sleep's been off. I've reached that point of tiredness this week at times where I'm like just hallucinating. Where I'll be lying there thinking I'm in a different room and then opening my eyes and realizing, oh, it's not the room I thought I was in. Had to take it kind of easy in training today. No big moves learned.
Next time, Gadget.
Went over a little bit of chain wrestling.
Learned an interesting fact about Liam. He built a cage in 11 minutes once.
He wants to put up a... Oh, God.
Medicate the wife! Medicate the wife!
Oh, God. Why have you got two phones running?
Because the new phone imported its settings from the old phone, including that one, I guess.
Well, make the other phone not.
They're connected. I don't know how to turn it off on one without just turning it off.
I just mute one.
You can't mute alarms, Stephanie. They play even if your phone's on
Turn them
silent.
off. Ah!
Are you
Where's my
distressing your
med
wife?
bag? Oh, there is my med bag. The wife can be medicated.
Medicate the wife.
Oh, I got to see if the pharmacist's got my brain meds tomorrow.
Oh, you like little brown man.
I'm out of brain meds.
Oh, I'm out of heart meds. I need to do something about that real fucking quick.
I've usually got like a week to get the brain meds before things go really badly for me. So I'm
Uh-oh.
alright right now, more or less.
Yeah, just as long as no one feeds you cheese after midnight.
Alright?
Are you secretly a gremlin? Well, I suppose there's no secretly about it.
Publicly outed as full gram.
Fully Graham. Once again, you two, perfect for each other. No memory for media, fully Graham.
Got 0.
You're antibiotic.
Did you ever know that you're my Spiro?
You are the mint beneath my tongue.
Stephanie, where have I put my sewing needles?
What?
I don't know where I put them.
Have you checked your grundle? Because that's where famed serial killer Albert Fish used to keep his.
What's a grundle?
Little Gucci bit. The serial killer Albert Fish, right, he used to push like needles into his little undercarriage. Something to do.
It's an afternoon, isn't it?
Yeah. True facts. I'm just saying, I'd have a look there. What are you sewing at this time of night?
Don't ask questions.
It's just you absolutely hate reaping, so be careful.
Stephanie,
What?
just because every time I have reached this far, I have hated it.
Is this time's gonna be different?
Stephanie,
Yeah.
I am feeling
You
sort
are
of
appealing.
attacked.
Tact.
Feeling kind of attacked right now, Stephanie.
Are you feeling
Hello.
it? Knitting the sewing needles in your hand?
Jen, I'm being attacked.
Why are you being attacked? Stop attacking
Stephanie
each
is
other.
accurately describing.
Oh, you're
The-
reaping.
Fee's reprimanded me many times for quoting them verbatim or accurately describing what they're doing.
Yep, that sounds like Fee.
Yeah, I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to give a full, frank, and sincere account.
Sometimes I sound bad when you do that.
Right? You can't go incriminating them.
I don't want to be incriminated.
I believe that is in my book, my little notebook of theisms. I take notes of some of the things they say.
Understandable.
And I do think one of the quotes is, "It sounds bad when you quote me verbatim."
Have you ever read, Jen, your list of theisms?
I think so.
Yeah, I've heard some of them.
I've read you some of the theisms.
Yeah, there used to be a collection of Jainisms at one point. Like, at any given moment, I'm at least 5% illegal. I feel like that number's gone down. But only because, you know, COVID shut all the raves.
Do you want to fill me with rice and then fuck the result? That's in this list of quotes.
Do
I
you
can't
want
remember why I said that.
because
No, I
you were offering yourself as some kind of risotto?
That's good. That's good. I'm retroactively deciding that's what I was doing.
You never know when you might have yourself a little risotto.
I make an okay risotto, you know? I've worked out that if you put cheese on rice, it's very hard to fuck that up.
I had cheesy rice. You gave it to me while I was streaming, but then I was streaming, so I forgot to eat all of it, and then it was cold, and I was sad.
Aww.
It was very nice.
That way
Very
you look at
nice.
it because you liked it so much.
Wow. Not fair.
I think Jen is the best at putting cheese on things.
And garlic. Don't forget garlic. I'm good
Ooh.
at garlic too.
Yeah, if you can get something with cheese and garlic that Jen has made, right?
Yeah.
Don't leave it to go cold.
Alright. I love garlic stuff.
That's alright. Almost everything I cook is absolutely just draped in garlic.
Nice. I like garlic a lot. It's probably my best one from things that go on food.
Mm-hmm. I once made garlic bread so strong that it made people's eyes water.
Oh, I like garlic bread. It's one of my favourite of the breads.
I have made you garlic bread. Not super strong garlic bread, but breaded garlic nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
You forgot your baguette last time you were here as well.
Oh no!
I had to eat it.
Oh no! Well, I had some of the baguette because it had bacon and sausage in it.
But there was so much baguette left
And then the bacon and the sausage stayed in me for a while.
for a while, and then it became a greasy period.
And then, yeah, the problem.
I'm always thrilled to get a little bit of a mention on Podquisition. Sometimes more thrilled than others. Oh, it's me! Oh, I am the greasy period story. Hello, it's me. I am responsible for a greasy period. For fecal leakage.
Feakage.
Fakeage. That's something you've said.
Good evening, everybody. Hello, we are Feakage. get freaky with you. I've lost a thing. Oh no, there it is. Somewhere around here. Under here?
Amagon Sen says, the Greasy period refers to a time in Slitvania's history where, due to a strange and specific contaminant in the food, the population had to live on nothing but deep-fried sausages. Does Slitvania still exist? Did it survive? I can't remember.
I mean, only various territories within the body of land still recognises itself as Sardinia. There was a couple of 3 schisms.
Who isn't a schism these days?
Right?
I don't know how to explain Slatvania.
Well, get on it. Work it
Listen
out.
to every episode of the Fish Shark Marketing podcast, and if you're still lost, then you're probably there.
Yeah.
I mean, do that anyway, because it's a good show.
It really is. I fucking love that. It is one of my favourite things.
I had someone in chat yesterday asking me about something from it, a character from it, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I can't remember anything.
I just say the things.
Mr. Meow or something? Apparently the Fish Shark version of me was high on Benadryl, and I'd become Mr. Meow. I don't remember a damn thing.
It's because you were high on Benadryl.
I remember Gordon Ramsay being on an island of dogs.
Yeah, that was awful.
I remember Mario Lopez trying to become a bad boy of Hollywood but being too nice.
That was adorable. I
remember something about a hostage situation involving Willem Dafoe. That might have been the one that Caitlin got killed in. And Paul Sincere being torn apart under the belief he was a robot.
He was a robot.
There was the hole full of wolves.
The wolf pit.
The wolf pit.
The literal wolf pit.
I remember that. I remember Hades, the HR rep.
What about the creepy doll?
I remember something vaguely about a creepy doll.
Shoe Despot.
The name rings a bell.
I mean, the name explains the premise, really. Truncula.
Truncula.
How did it pan out? Well, the guy's kid really liked it, and then decided to study Japanese and eventually went to Japan on an exchange program when he was in high school. Now I'm told he's off studying 3D art, so he could be one of the best guys who designs his own robots for video games and movies. Funny how things cycle around like that. You think something's just a fun hobby that has nothing to do with your actual work, and then your kid ends up making his entire career. I wonder how many other kids grow up like that with computers in their homes. Let's get some decals.
Decals. What do you mean, cynic? Steph wasn't pretending to be Bono Vox from the U2. That was Bono Vox.
From the U2.
So,
It's right there in the title.
I used to love working with him back in the day. He hated Jonathan, and quite rightly.
Why would you hate Jonathan? Jonathan's lovely.
Jonathan's always a dick to him.
He's a good boy, though.
He's a robot.
Or Jonathan. Wait, is Jonathan a robot?
No, he's a very meaty lad.
He is. I was reminded recently that there's a possibility that we might end up going on talking to him about video games. To talk about Who Hunts the Whale at some point.
Oh, nice.
I wonder if he'll do it nude.
I want to be on that show again. I like that podcast.
It's a lovely podcast.
Because I realised that even though I tried to be on my best behaviour when I was on it,
You weren't.
and well, I was cheeky, but then we had serious discussions. But it hit me afterwards. We still didn't talk about video games. So next time I want to go on it, but actually talk about video games, which he and I have not done in like a decade.
Jizzy Beast's here.
Hello, Jizzy Beastie.
Beast.
How you doing, girl?
Hi, girl. How's it going? Yeah, I'm the reason that obviously I was thinking about it. Like I was like nudged in my mind that is a possibility at some point, and then I thought I'm gonna meet the Metamor
The Metamor.
because I don't know anyone who talks about someone that they aren't in a romantic relationship with such fondness as you do for Jonathan.
Or frequency.
Exactly.
About Jonathan a lot. I think about him all the time.
Yeah, and then you get that little smile, that little Jonathan smile, and I'm like, aww. But from the point of view of like somebody else in this relationship connectedness, Jonathan really does feel like a Metamor. Like a distant, long-distant additional partner.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
He's, in many ways, my life partner.
Mm-hmm.
Not in any way he'd agree with,
No.
but in the ways that count.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's my whole mate.
But is he your pole mate?
Mm.
I mean, if Tanya teaches him pole, then maybe.
Oh, Jonathan.
Have you seen any of my sewing needles?
I haven't.
It's been ages since I last asked that question.
It is.
Yeah, and
And still they remain unseen.
yeah, the situation regarding the whereabouts of the needles has remained static.
And thus my project remains unseamed.
Mm-hmm.
Most
It's
unseen.
stretch, but I made it go.
Go. Stickies. Right. Time is it? It's only 9 o'clock. Fuck yeah, now.
What?
It's like 10 past 9.
Is it past 9?
9:09?
The time? Yeah, it's flown.
My ability to find my sewing needles has also flown.
I will be right back. I require an beverage.
A beverage?
And beverage.
Okay. I'll miss you.
I will be back. I'll leave you with this dial tone.
I can't hear the dial tone, but I'll just imagine it. Dial tone. Quick. Everyone, she's gone. Say nice things in chat while she doesn't know we're here.
Say nice things about Jonathan.
Say nice things about Jen.
Jonathan
Jen.
Holmes.
Eris Magna. Say nice things about Jen.
Talk about Jonathan's long thick rod.
Stop! Stop encouraging misbehaviour, Stephanie.
I didn't know Jonathan did fishing.
Mm.
Oh no, shit, she could hear us.
Everyone get on your knees.
Yes, I have wireless headphones. I could hear everything.
Everything.
But you walked away.
Yes.
My object permanence isn't equipped for this.
I can go all the way to the toilet and still hear things.
Oh no. That's too much power.
I can never have too much power.
Listen while you shit. Listen while you shit. You could do it. You could do it. Listen while you shit.
What?
She said that headphones reach the toilet. And
Yeah.
not many things rhyme with urine.
Well, you're in luck.
What rhymes with urine, Stephanie?
Turin. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Thank you, Tynan.
I don't know.
Why are you sliding off the bed?
Ah!
Juicy again, is it?
It's because I don't have enough bed, Stephanie.
I was here perfectly fine, and then you sat there.
I am encroaching on your space in the hopes of making it into my space.
Alright, fine, there. Help yourself.
Yes.
Ooh.
You'd have to have a hell of a bladder to waterboard someone with piss.
Ooh, but it'd be fun to try though, right?
It would be fun to... No, I don't think I'm gonna go there.
I mean, if they were into piss and waterboarding, that'd be all the birthdays and Christmases at once.
Oh no.
But there is a chance of having to go to hospital with piss inhalation.
Yeah, but then that just adds to the humiliation, and that's funny.
I mean, at least you'd get to go in knowing you were going to make some nurse's day because they, like, had a bid for the weirdest excuse of the month.
Right. There's no way they're not winning after that.
Yeah.
Hello.
I love you.
I love you, you're good. I have failed.
Chat's really gone far from my inability to rhyme urine with anything.
Well, I mean, just pick a different piss word.
But then I wouldn't have made it sound hard. Because I'd have been like, oh yeah, what rhymes with P? And Stephanie would have been like, me. And I'd have been like, yeah. You have to think for a bit about urine.
No, I didn't.
You're in luck.
I said Turin.
Yeah, but you have to think a minute.
No.
You thought a little bit.
What?
I'm just saying you thought.
I'd have gone with feculence.
Feculence?
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Just
Shit,
a
what
fancy
rhymes
one.
with feculence?
I don't give a heculence. Gregory Peculence. Dribbling down my neculence.
Yeah, I don't think there's any, like, dictionary words that rhyme with feculence. Because, like, I got told that orange and purple don't have rhymes.
Orange. 4
But
inch.
no one ever brought up feculence when I was learning about rhyming in primary school, and I don't know why.
I mean, with things like orange, it's best to use like just two additional like syllables next to each other. Orange rhymes with 4 inch.
If it's
Make it
4
two
inches
words.
long and orange,
Yeah, you can
Probably
only
want
get
some cream for that.
you can only get near rhymes for feculence.
are any of them good?
No, the closest you can get is excellence.
Feculence and excellence.
It doesn't work, but that's the closest you've got. That gets a rhyme rating of 92 on rhymezone.com.
Well,
I'm
it's
tired
wrong.
of your feculence. I'm here to say heck you, Lance.
Regulus is the second offering, and that doesn't work in the slightest.
I mean, my accent comes pre-built with terrible diction. I can fudge a lot of things that shouldn't rhyme to make them rhyme.
Fudge the dick. Fudge it. Take that dick and fudge it.
The portal music's been in my head.
Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow.
Handstand on a curve is right with succulence and feculence.
It's closer than excellence.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah,
You-
rhyme zone.
You're better than Rhymezone at rhyming. Although succulence and feculence feel like they make each other worse in a sentence.
A feculent Chinese meal.
Oh no, not a feculent Chinese meal.
Think about it. Think about the feculent Chinese meal.
I want a Chinese meal now.
How feculent do you want that Chinese meal to be? I don't know what's happening here.
Stuff.
Ah.
Stuff is probably happening.
Well, who let that happen? I didn't let that happen.
I'm still not entirely clear on what you're doing. This isn't painting robots.
This is not painting robots, and I don't know what I'm doing either.
Will they let you paint robots if you,
If I ask nicely?
whatever this is, enough?
I think I'm going to give up on that. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Causing havoc.
Causing havoc. I'm going to see what the chip wizard does.
The Chip Wizard?
Hmm.
I don't know, but it's probably great with a title like that.
Connect in A to out A and in B to out B. In B's. Hint, use N-type silicon which sits below the metal layer to pass one signal under another. Indeed. Yep.
Jersey Beast says, Chip Wizard, I thought you were a bedroom programmer.
I am. That's me. Hello. Oh, I see. Nah. Did I do it wrong? Aha. Aha.
I don't understand why it's happening.
Okay. I thought I knew what was going on. I need to connect the inputs to each other. And I need to pass a thing. I guess I also have to connect the V to the V. You know how it is when your V's not connected,
Oh, when your V's just gone completely disconnected.
right?
There's nothing between your V and your V.
Right? Sometimes in this life you find yourself bugger all. Right, okay, you are gonna go like that. You're gonna go like that. You're gonna go. Oh no, don't do that. Meow meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Did I do it? Input in A, yep. Connects to out A. Oh no, to out B. Fuck.
Damn it.
I should have paid more attention.
In paying attention school.
Right. I was inattentive. See attentive, right? I was in that. I'm a goof. I realised this was like the practice one, the easy one. Just connect the three things across each other like that.
I just realised I can't imagine a taste I haven't tasted.
Yeah?
Like, I can't imagine a new taste. I can imagine combinations of tastes I know. I can't imagine something I haven't tasted yet.
It's the same as trying to imagine a new colour.
I can't do that. Do you still love me? Even though I can't do those things.
Yeah, okay.
The pause. It was damning.
Pause.
Okay,
Can you pause?
Tiny pause.
Okay.
Kitten mittens today.
Kitten mittens.
They've been strewn about, because of course they have.
Strewn.
Yeah, they were safe in a spot and then they were seen, so now they're all over the place.
Still, you'll have a murder basement soon.
Yeah.
To go with your wine cellar.
Oh, right. We could actually get, like,
And your frolicking chamber.
you know those wheelie skips? We could put a wheelie skip in the murder basement, and then when I'm sad, I can head off down to the cellar and put myself in the bin.
I'm getting you a bin. Like, I've promised this for months that when I get a place, I'm getting a bin that we can put blankets in and you can go and be sad in. Like, that's just literally what's going to happen.
Have a sad little bin.
It's going to be great. The place I wanted that landlord was being a bigoted piece of shit about had an upstairs attic-y room that was way too small for me, but perfect for the fee, and it had a special little alcove that could have been a perfect, like, chicken depository. God, I really wanted that cottage. It was so lovely.
You deserve the cottage.
Save up, right? Buy your own cottage, yeah?
Yeah.
Live in it.
Oh, okay. I'll just do that.
Living well is the best revenge.
Not if you can't see it. I want to buy that cottage and live opposite on his little boomer paradise cul-de-sac. I'll hang out on the doorstep making out with gays all day long.
Can we have garden parties?
Yeah,
All
we're
day
gonna have
long.
cat parties.
Okay, long. Okay. Okay, long. Okay.
We could turn like the place I'm looking. It's looking like they'll get it. Like we could turn an entire room into a chicken den. There's space for it.
Chicken bin. I've been popping chicken. Oh, you'd be just like Final Fight.
Took me a moment. I've just lounged on this bed needing a wee for ages.
It's fun to stay at the ADHD.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and make my piss dreams come true.
Piss dreams do come true.
I'm going to actualize.
I'm going to fall over an empty can.
Who's putting empty cans around?
Probably you.
What do you mean, probably me?
I mean,
I'm having a look. What is this can?
it's in the bag of
Oh,
trash of yours that you cleaned up.
Oh, what a bitch. What a bitch I am for putting trash in a receptacle like a twat.
And then not getting as far as putting it in the actual bin because we've both got ADHD,
Yeah.
haven't we?
Pull on my bra strap like that's going to solve it.
What
Ow.
if it did though?
What are you doing?
What if that was the answer?
Well, if that was the answer, then would we be able to bank that and use that as a correct answer for a different question?
Seems unlikely.
Because, like, we have a volume of correctness.
Daisy Beastie's gonna eat ice cream.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, I just remembered that I bought fruit pastel lollies.
I have ice cream.
No, I got fruit pastel lollies.
I thought about ice cream.
Did you get a fruit pastel lolly?
No,
I
like
do.
a Ben and Jerry's. I thought I got a Ben and Jerry's from Fulton's. I got a Ben and Jerry's from Fulton's. I remember I had to buy a pizza and a bag of chips to get a pound off it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Did I tell you about the ice cream shenanigan?
I was told nothing.
Alright, so I went to Fulton's and they had vegan Ben and Jerry's for £5, but they had an offer on where a bag of Aunt Bessie's chips, a Chicago Town pizza, and a pot of Ben and Jerry's was £4 as a bundle. So I had to get a pizza and some chips to knock £1 off my ice cream.
Sometimes you got to do that.
Did that pizza ever got ate in the end?
Yeah, I fed it to the kids.
The kids had it? Good.
Yeah, I left it out and I was like, you need to eat it today or tomorrow or it won't be any good. And you didn't eat it today and then it got to tomorrow and you'd already had your dinner. So I was like, I know a goblin.
Okay. Chat. Steph. Probably not Fee.
Oh no.
Huh?
PC Gamer article. Headline. People have found a way to mod the cat from Stray into Doom.
Nice.
Caption on Facebook for that article. Haha, I always thought he was more of a dog man.
Oh.
The Doom Marine. Definitely dogs is the animal I relate to the Doom Marine. And not, say, fucking bunnies.
Oh yeah, bunnies. Yeah,
The whole point of Doom 1 is revenge for the bunny.
the bunny. Yeah, I forgot about the bunny. Because there's a tribute to the bunny in the newer ones, like a little memorial.
Exactly.
Oh, I
What
forgot that.
the fuck?
I've got the never-ending story playing in my head.
La 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 la. Oh, I wish Cult of the Lamb would hurry up and come out.
Yeah.
I bought it ages ago. And despite my offence at the concept of changing people's names, wouldn't it be fun to let chat name some of my cultists? Sounds like a fun time. Well, I think I'm probably going to do something heinous for a moment.
Heinous?
Heinous!
I want to do Jonathan's heinous.
Right up the heinous.
Alright.
No Steam, now is not the time for an update. I just think it's time I came out. I've been keeping this from you all this time.
Oh no.
Yeah. So, how's it going? Oh whoa. And a woonicorn. Ooh woo.
Oh, woo.
Ooh. And furthermore, woo.
I'm confused.
You're confused?
I'm confused.
Delta has important news.
Ooh.
Apparently,
Mm.
them
Delta
that
Starfire.
Delta,
Right.
and Squish,
The squish of Delta
the
Starfire.
Squish of Delta Starfire. Do you know what they do? Do you know what they are together?
Together. Collectively. Please tell me. I need to know.
They're very gay.
Oh, really?
Tony asking, what is this? This is Cookie Clicker. Because I'm a trash human who likes endorphins. I'm a trash person. Hello.
I love you.
I love you too. Number go up. What if the number went up? What if I happen to also have disability option engaged? Not actually an in-game one, but one that came with my mouse. So it just auto-clicks the cookie. I don't have to click the cookie. At the moment we are in the midst of a grandma apocalypse, so I have these little wrinklers crowded around my cookie, eating a percentage of my cookies.
That's so rude.
Right.
You're trying to make number go up.
I am trying to make number go up. Quite successfully making number go up, I'll be honest.
But imagine how much more successfully number could be going up.
Cookie Clicker is indeed the cosmic cosmic cookie horror story. Now with mini games. I thank chat kindly for not judging me for my awful taste in video games. No, Titan has outgrown very cheap comfy bra. There is nothing worse than growing out of comfy bra. Unless you're very happy about the growth aspect.
Even then, comfy bra.
Oh yeah. You're like, how long can I keep going with the, I guess eventually it stops being the comfy bra. Kind of saying, now I have to use my more expensive comfy bra. Well, at least you have another comfy bra. I am kind of the wrong shape for bras to be comfy. I need a very specific design that doesn't actually exist. I know what would make my tits look great and would feel great, but I do not have that or the money to get that. Also, I could spend that money on poi. Or the big spinny wheel thing. Oh yeah, me being sensible. I won't spend 85 quid on a new spinny wheel thing.
How long is that store on holiday for?
All of festival season, so all of August. Some of us want to take good spinny things to festivals.
Yeah, that is a questionable business decision, honestly.
Well, I guess they assumed that everyone should have bought one by now that wanted one to take to festivals.
Seems like a very non-ADHD addled way to look at the world.
Yeah, I mean, I reckon probably not either doesn't have ADHD or medicated, properly medicated. I've seen what my wife can achieve on drugs.
Multiple things.
This is my wife on drugs.
This is your wife. This is your wife on drugs.
Shit, she's
Look at
so
her,
efficient.
much happier.
Happier, efficient, written so many books. What are these festivals of which you speak? Well, they play music, and there's a field. And even better, there's only about 12 people. No. But there's probably only about 100 people. Which, considering I look at festivals like Boomtown and go, that looks amazing, but there's too many fucking people. Music, the lineup at that event looks amazing, but there's too many fucking people. I've only been to two festivals. My very first festival was Reading in 1998. It was alright. I saw The Prodigy and Page and Plant and Garbage, and I had a mind massage, and I took lots of legal highs, and I went for a bit of a wander. Everyone's saying, Facebook keeps advertising raves to you. Well, maybe. Facebook thinks you would enjoy a rave. I love a rave. Raving saved my life in so many ways. Fee's been to a rave.
Yeah. My back went, and I had to go home early. Like a sad geriatric parent.
I'll be honest, at the time I just assumed it was an excuse. I was like, you don't need an excuse if you want to go home, you can just go home.
Oh yeah, no, my back genuinely shut out. I was fine just lying down to take a rest, but like, barely had my head touched the chair than someone from security was over there like, you alright? Yeah, my back's just hurts, I'm old, not stoned. Do you need a medic? No, I'm getting you a medic. Have you had some water? No, like I said, it's just my back. I just need a minute. Let's go and get you downstairs on this bed. Jesus wept. I have had worse service in a hospital.
They're much more liable if you're having a problem at a rave than if you're having a problem at the hospital. Love
yeah, I've been knocked off a motorbike and left in like an A&E waiting room for an hour. My head barely clapped the chair when someone from security was over at the rave.
My best thing about raves is I don't have great vision at the best of times. I definitely don't have great vision in smoky rooms. where most of the seats are in sort of dark corners. I have, on more than one occasion, sat on a member of security. Because they're all dressed in black. So that, you know, they can keep an eye on people doing naughty things at raves that they shouldn't be.
Oh.
Is all well, wife?
Tyler's saying, I think I now understand what people mean when they say their tits are spilling out of something. Yup, that is how you know bra too small. If you have the breasty muffin top, then you know. Yeah. Uh-oh, Beastie's having thoughts. Breasty spill thoughts. Mm-hmm. Yes. I might go swimming again tomorrow, you know.
Ooh. You could be the splish squish.
It could be the splish squish. I went swimming on Wednesday. And I swam, and I swam, and I swam. And then I realised that I've basically woken up at 7 o'clock every day this week, whether my alarm was set at 7 or not. So I thought, since I don't start work till 10, I might as well just go fucking swimming. Fix all the heart problems, maybe. Lose some of the weight. But also, swimming fun.
Did you ever get a set of those headphones that Laura has?
Yeah, Steph bought them for me.
Hmm?
Steph bought them for me. I have the headed phones. Also, I have weird ear canals, so I struggle to keep them in. But sometimes I get it just right, and I can listen to... I've been listening to a lot of power metal in the pool.
Yeah?
Yeah, and just some like synthwave. I have like an hour and a half long mix of power metal. It's swim, 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 swim.
Yeah, what I'm enjoying is like the serene imagery of just someone quietly swimming away in a pool compared to what's actually going on.
Tynan saying, I struggle to keep them in, reminds me of my first time. Yep, I used to have that problem too. Now I am the in. I struggle to keep the it. JCBC asking, oh, been meaning to ask, ever hear of Bloodywood? It's a hybrid of Indian folk music and metal. When they went on tour, it was called Rage Against the Machine. Yes, I have. I heard about them through TikTok. I have enjoyed some of their stuff. It's one of those ones that, like, I've enjoyed the music. I've enjoyed some of the videos I see. I am always a bit afraid of getting into any kind of metal, because every time I'm like, that's a fun metal band, they do something shitty. My most recent one for that was fucking Ailstorm. It's like, pirate metal, that's amazing. I love a bit of pirate metal. Like 2 years later. Oh, they're racist and horribly sexist. and they say appalling things about their fans. What's this? Rap about rap about like nerdy shit. That sounds amazing. I'd be really into that. Oh, you criticize your own fans for not wearing the right costumes to your gigs.
Wow. What?
Yeah, was literally going, wow, I saw better costumes at this gig last night. And like slagging off people in the front row.
Wow.
Yes, Thousand Young, sadly, look it up. So Ailstorm have some crossover with another band. Recently, maybe 6 months ago. A bunch of private conversations between both bands came out, and they were talking about how to put this as politely as possible. Having sex with fans and wanting to have one from every country.
Oh no.
I don't even think what they said was that polite. So, you know, it was like, oh, well, I guess I don't have to listen to that anymore. That's fun. Yeah, that was a bit trash. Spent so much of my childhood listening to Guar. Got into fucking NFTs. Didn't even have the decency to make it about, haha, we're destroying the planet, foolish humans. Which is literally their whole fucking thing. No, they're too busy selling fucking, I think it's whiskey and CBD. Yeah, Guar did NFTs about 3 to 6 months ago, I feel like, I want to say.
Ironically, or?
No, that was my main problem with it. That they weren't like, ha ha ha, foolish mortals, we're destroying the planet, ha ha ha. Like, that is their whole fucking gig. And yeah, so fuck them. Iron Maiden, like one of the first albums I ever owned as that I bought with my own money was an Iron Maiden album. Let's see, we've got racism, we've got homophobia, we've got hunting, support of Brexit, and then complaining about the fact that they can't tour now because of the cost of touring as a result of all the Brexit red tape about touring in Europe. Wow, Automod held the word shill. Yeah, there were a lot of celebrities who, because they are all marketed under the same company, they were basically being forced contractually in order to say positive things and support NFTs. There's that really fucking cringy late night show interview where two of them are talking about their fucking Bored Ape Yacht Club apes, and it's very weird just the way they're talking about it, because it just sounds like a fucking infomercial. You know the price, $29.95 Ethereum. Weird shit. Yeah, Mel is a huge problem. Tons of fucking racism. Just so much fucking racism in heavy metal. Which is a shame, because it's a genre I fucking love. However, TikTok is helping me find non-white metal bands. Omicron asking if Neckbeard Death Camp is fine. How is Neckbeard being held? For
No one
bullying?
should hold them.
Nobody should hold a neckbeard. I don't know. I've heard of them. What's the Flanders metal band? Like the Hidely Hodleys or something?
What now?
There is a Ned Flanders themed metal band.
Of course there is.
And they're called something like the Howdly Doodlies or something. Who's good? What's the band that they all dress like Transformers? The Oakley Dokley, thank you. Because they do some epic covers and their costumes are fucking amazing.
Is it the Cybertronic spray?
Yes, that's them. I have enjoyed the Cybertronic spree.
Yeah, they do a great version of Run With Us, the Raccoons thing.
I need to look that up. I fucking love the Raccoons thing.
Yeah, they do a really good version of that.
Yeah, I like their version of Dare to Be Stupid. Weird fact, definitely went to see Transformers the movie in the cinema. Don't think I ever watched it again after that. I think possibly because of Optimus Prime dying at the beginning. I wanted to watch, I'm guessing it was a pilot for the series. The one that's mostly set on, mostly set on Cybertron, and then, like, the arc coming to Earth and all that stuff. That episode I rented from the video shop a lot. Thank you, All-Star Video in Morden.
Back in a second, children causing chaos.
Children chaos. Chaos, if you will. These are the chows. Oh my god, saying I heard the soundtrack to Angerfoot might become super into Gabba when it comes out. The way my entire musical taste was refashioned by playing Hotline Miami. Well. Yeah, I was briefly quite into some Gabba, and even Extra Tone. Although Extra Tone made me gave me a headache. Not in a the music is too loud or too fast, but in a something about the way it vibrates through me just gives me weird fear. Extra Tone, it's like 5,000 BPM. It's fucking weird. Yeah, briefly kind of got into Gabba, listened to a lot of hardstyle. Again, hardstyle. Fascinating music. Whole fucking fan base. You've got your goths, you've got your cyber goths, and then you've got just fucking flat out Nazis. Another group that just didn't manage to kick their Nazis out quite quick enough. Yeah, lots of DJs that was like, I really love your mixes, you put out some great mixes, and then next thing you know, they're turning up in fucking SS hats to a rave. It's like, Omicron saying, Extra Tone, got it, Nightcore for rave. No. Imagine 500 times faster than Nightcore. It's more of a feeling than it is music. And that feeling is kind of disquieting to something about me. But also at the time I kind of wanted to be somewhat disturbed. Canton Chris Nemesis says, I like Borkor and Cheese Step. Cheesy Step. Cheesy Step sounds good. I love a bit of cheese. I like some Eurobeat. Give me some Venga Boys. I have requested Venga Boys be played at raves. It's always fun when they go for that. Canton Chris Nemesis says, I made those up. I mean, there are plenty of fucking weird genres. JCBC saying, I have no idea what all these terms mean. Just different types. Just different. Back in the 1970s, I want to say, synths became a thing. Eventually, the Roland TR-808 became a thing. And thus, house music was born. And then house music just spread to just about everywhere. But everyone wanted to do their own version of house music. So we got techno. And hardcore and happy hardcore. And industrial. And drum and bass. And garage. Dubstep. And drum step. Melodic, and then like subgenres of subgenres. So you've got your melodic dubstep and your death step. Angie people making Angie music. Trump step, probably. Like I said, there's a lot of racists in really Angie music, so I'm sure someone's probably done some Trump step. I don't want to step to it, thank you very much. I want to stay the fuck away from that shit. JCBC asking, did we watch Infinity Train Season 4? Maybe? I remember we watched Infinity Train a long time ago. Or it feels like years ago. I'd have to go back through episode guides for Queer and Pleasant Strangers and remember when we watched that, and which it probably says what we've watched. Yeah, I remember we watched the first one. I was really into that, and then was the second one with a different character, and the third series was with the kids from the mall. I may not have watched another series after that. Thousand Young saying, I'm naming my own personal genre Puncture Nazi Core. Fash will be appropriate and will appropriate any art. Because like Melkor Morgoth, they cannot create, only corrupt. True facts. Well. I am a sleepy little bean. And I think I'm about to sneeze again. It's doing that thing where it's like, just at the back there. Just. Gonna make you look like a fool, gonna make your eyes water. Oh, gonna make your eyes water. So. I'm gonna head off. We've got some things to do. Omegon asking if Laura's going to be playing the next part of Dusk Falls tonight. It's a Thursday. Laura doesn't usually stream on a Thursday. She might be doing it tomorrow. Because as far as I'm aware, she's having a nap right now. And then we're planning to go swimming. Thank you very much for everyone for coming. It's been super lovely to hang out and do all the stuff. Press the wrong button. You can help support me at patreon.com/stonemonkeyradio for as little as a month. And really, when I say it as little as $1 a month, like literally, if everyone could donate $1, I would probably be able to start working less than 76 hours a week. But you know, I realise that times are tough right now. So anything, sharing Sharing is always good. There is no Queer and Pleasant Strangers this week for anyone who didn't see that on Twitter the other day. Might not have even been on Twitter, might have just been on Patreon. Laura was away until earlier today, and we usually record on Tuesdays. So we have not been able to get an episode of Quips up for this week. We should be back to normal next week, and it will probably be a really fucking long episode because A, the sun is not doing that bad thing, sad thing, no more. And we've got a lot to talk about. We do in fact have a lot to talk about. We've watched a bunch of things, we've played a bunch of things, I've listened to some new things, so excited to start chatting to everyone about that. Fee, you back?
Hello.
Hello, Steph. Do you want to advertise something?
He's still dealing with the after effects of rambunctiousness. But I'm here just to help you say goodbye, and I'm doing well. The only thing I'll promote is next Saturday, August 6th. It is my Midlands wrestling debut. I will be at the Y Theatre with Resurgence Wrestling. I am an entrant in the 20-person Resurgence Rumble, so very much looking forward to that. I've been looking forward to working with Resurgence a lot. They're a very artistic-leaning wrestling promotion, so it should be good.
Excellent. I am very glad to hear it. I'm excited for more Steph will wrestle. Yeah. All of my things can be found at linkter.ee/Janiac, Janeiac. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you again sometime. Oh, yes, Delta, and if Thousand Young is here, advertise away, please. Please do the thing. Check out Eon's World and look up Thousand Young on, is it Cult 3D? Something like that. I think there's a thing somewhere. Check out the good comic books. Delta works very hard. There we go. cult3d.com/en/users/thousandyoung/creations. Go check out some really epic 3D arts. Check out Eon's World. That is there's been some tension in that story recently. Check out Human Tolerant News. Does stuff like also Twitch streams now, so go give her a follow. Yeah, they're right there in chat. You can just click on the name, do a follow. I think that's how this works. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you again sometime. Bye.
Bye.